Hi everyone, today in this video I'm going to show you some of the basic functions and formulas in Microsoft Excel. So in this section I'm covering sum, average, min, max, if, count A, count, trim. This much functions I'm discussing here. So for discussing that functions I'm using the data students marks details. This data contains name of the student, marks scored by the student in 4 subjects: maths, English, biology and physics. So here we want to calculate the total marks scored by the student and the average marks and the minimum marks and maximum marks, and we also want to determine whether that student is passed in that exam or failed. Based on a criteria, if the minimum marks scored by the student which is greater than 20, that student is passed in that exam. If the minimum marks scored by the student that is less than 20, that student is failed in that exam. We also want to find out what is the total number of students in that class. The number of students attended different exams. So this much calculations we want to find out by using the Excel formulas and functions. So let's start with the first function, that is sum function. The syntax of sum formula is equal sum, and in brackets we can provide the numbers that we want to add. In each and every formulas in Excel is always start with an equal symbol. And here we are using an inbuilt function in Excel, that is sum function. So here we are going to find out the total marks by adding the marks scored by the student in different subjects. So here total, which is equal sum, use the sum function, and here we can select marks one by one, or we can select the range of cell. Here I am selecting that range of cell and close the bracket. So now I got the total marks scored by that student. So to get the result for all cell, you can drag downwards. So the next function is average. So to find out the average, we can use this average function, and the syntax of average formula is equal average. In brackets you can provide the numbers that you want to find out the average. So here in this example we want to find out the average marks. So equal, write the average function, and in brackets we can provide the range of cell and close the bracket. So now I got the average marks of that student. So to get the result for all cell, you can drag downwards. So the third function is min. Min function is using for to find out the minimum marks scored by that student. So here equal, write the min function, select the range of cell and close the bracket. So 43 is the minimum marks scored by the student. And the next function is max function. So the syntax of max is equal max, in brackets you can provide the set of numbers. From that number it will find out the maximum number. So in our example, equal max, select the range of cells, close the bracket. So 49 is the maximum marks scored by the student. Okay, next we want to determine whether the student is passed or failed in that exam. For that we can use the if function. So the syntax of if function is equal if, in brackets there are three parameters. First one is logical test, and if that test is true, this value will be accepted. If the test is false, this value will be accepted. So in our case, we want to check the minimum marks is greater than 20 or less than 20. So if the minimum marks greater than 20, if it is greater than 20, that student is passed in that exam, and if it is false, that student is failed in that exam. So when you write a text, must write inside a double quotes. So we can write it here. So equal if minimum mark cell is this cell, that is I4, that is greater than 20, that is minimum marks is greater than 20, we can write that student is passed in that exam. Otherwise, that student is failed in that exam. Close the bracket. Now the minimum marks is 43, so the student is passed in that exam. We can drag this for all cells. Okay, so we can drag maximum marks for all students. So we can drag this for all cells. Now we can see that the student's minimum marks is 15, so the student is failed in that exam. So by using if function, we can find out whether the student is passed in that exam or failed in that exam. So the next function is count and count A function. So the count A means count all. Count all function will count all the cells in a given range. But in case of count, it only count numerical values. So that is the difference between count all and count function. So in this example, we want to find out the total number of students in that classroom. So we can count this cell and we will get the total number of students in that classroom. So we can write equal count A, so it will count all cells in this range. Now we will get the total number of students in that classroom. So to get the number of students attended the maths exam, we can count the cells. When you count this range, that will only count numerical values. For that, we can use count function. So it avoids the text values. So these values are avoided in this case. It only count the numerical values. So the 22 students attended the maths exam. So to get the students attended the English exam, we can do the same. So 24 students attended the English exam, and for biology, '23 students attended the biology exam. So 23 students attended the physics exam. So here count A function is using for to count all cells in a given range, and count function which only count the numerical values. So the last function is trim function. Trim function removes empty spaces or extra spaces in a text. So in this example, you can see that the total number of students. At the beginning, you can see more than one space, and between total and number, there is also more than one space. To adjust the space, we can use the trim function. So syntax is equal trim, select the cell and close the bracket. Now we got the total number of students. So the extra spaces are removed here, and it is 25. So here we discussed some of the basic functions in Excel: sum, average, min, max, if, count A, count and trim. So I hope you got some idea about this. Thank you for watching.